Welcome back to the shiningest playthrough of Brilliant Diamond on YouTube. Since we didn't get to last time, we start off this week exploring around the city. There wasn't too much around, but of particular note was this person who I need to remember to visit daily with Muffin. It feels like a while since I've said this, but Viviarco MVP, thank you for telling me about this. We now have more ribbons on Muffin. Not having much else to do in this city, we head over to the gym. I wasn't overly worried, since it's an electric type gym, and we have Muffin Jr., so it was going to be easy. The spinny platforms puzzle was fun, and one of my favorite gyms in this game. And as expected, we got through the gym trainers rather easily with just one exception. Using a fast, hard-hitting Pokemon to use a grass-type move to counter our ground types being immune to electric is just mean. Despite that slight hiccup, we made our way to the gym leader pretty easily. Although we got some new Muffin lore, where Dialga is now Mrs. Muffin, and also Muffin's final form in the future 1,000 years from now. I admit I don't know if that was supposed to mean that Muffin will eventually become a Dialga, or if Muffin is Dialga, but due to the time shenanigans nature of Dialga, it/Muffin came back to the present, so there's now two Muffins who also married each other. Either way though, we made it to the gym leader. The trainer earlier should have tipped me off, because this electric gym leader started off using Surf to nearly take out Muffin Jr. right off the bat. We held on since we're so shining, but that was close. He then uses Artillery, a water type. Nothing about this matchup here says electric gym. After we take out the Artillery, he then pulls out an Ambipom, a normal type. Finally, he ends on a Luxray. So, yeah, this is the electric gym. I guess half does round up, so it counts. Anyway, as you could see in the background footage there, we beat all his Pokemon without too many issues, and finally got our 8th and final gym badge. After we got our gym badge, we ran into Jasmine, who came all the way from the Johto region just to hand out waterfall TMs, which is really odd, but really nice of her. After that, it was finally time for the whole premise of this playthrough. This is all about proving that Muffin is the most shining Pokemon in the whole world. It's not about Muffin and. So, just to prove it, we went and put all other Pokemon into the PC so that the biggest hurdle of the game, the Elite Four, is beaten by just Muffin. Now that we're ready for the final push to the end, we stocked up on potions and prepared to show the world just how shining Muffin can be. At this point, it was just a whole lot of slowly working our way along. Bit by bit working our way along the path up to the Pokemon League. This honestly went way better than I was expecting. I was fully prepared to have to head back constantly to heal, but Muffin really showed just how shining she is and pulled through, even beating multiple trainers back to back without issue. Now that we're fully reliant on just Muffin, we took a slight detour to go get a lucky egg so we can keep up with being overleveled, and made our way into the Victory Road cave. This cave was intense. Right away, this first trainer took several tries and he kept beating us. This guy was just brutal and took way too many attempts to beat him, but it was worth it. This cave was way too long, and it took everything we had. By the end of it, we were making heavy use of repels to keep wild Pokemon away, and using Swords Dance every battle to make each attack count. We were down to just 4 attacking moves left by the time we made it through, but we did it. Now that we've made it to the Pokemon League, it's finally time to show the Elite Four who the best Pokemon of them all is, Muffin. So join us next week at 7 PM Eastern Friday, where we'll begin the Elite Four journey and take on the beginning of the end.